Welcome back. Time now to get real. Tonight, I want to speak to you about the violent protesters and rioters that have been out there burning down businesses, beating innocent citizens and cops, and also killing cops as well, all in the name of social justice and police reform. Really? I think it's time you get real. Your actions and the ones who condone your actions by saying that they're justified because blacks are being slaughtered in the streets by police is just absurd. The FBI numbers don't prove it. Give me and the rest of the law-abiding citizens who use common sense thinking and logic a frickin' break. You can't go out and break and burn things, loot stores, shoot cops, expect us then to get on the bandwagon of change for your movement. It's self-defeating and just plain insane thinking. Now hold on, I know what some of you are going to say. Dan, there are plenty of peaceful protesters out there that just want to bring about change. Of course there are. But where are they? Where are the leaders of the BLM movement? Where are the leaders in the Democrat Party who should be out in front of this every single day calling for peace, not violence? Now let's dig a little deeper into the most recent violent actions down in Kentucky regarding the grand jury's decision not to find the cops guilty of killing Breonna Taylor. Let me first say, it is a damn downright tragedy what happened to Miss Taylor. I can't imagine the pain that her family is going through. She had her whole life in front of her, and in a second, it was gone. But was she murdered by cops because of the color of her skin? Because that's the narrative that's been playing out in the mainstream media and across the streets in our great nation. The answer is simple. If you just take the blinders off, listen to the facts and the evidence of the case, the answer is no. What happened to her was a tragic accident. So let's review the facts. Her ex-boyfriend is a known drug dealer. Cops obtain a warrant for his arrest legally and go to her apartment to serve that warrant and arrest him. Witnesses in the complex say they heard police knock and identify themselves before busting the door down. Her new boyfriend jumps up and with his legally owned gun shoots at officers. What would you do? They return fire. Miss Taylor is hit in the confusion and the crossfire and is killed. Those are the facts. They're indisputable. So how did we get here? A city on fire, 2 cops in the hospital fighting for their lives, and a country up in arms, all around a tragic turn of events. But how in the world did this become a racist shooting? Do you see, folks, how a narrative can be spun and how silence by the left can lead to even more violence? Of course, there are commentators and pundits now today blaming the president for not saying enough to stop the violence in Louisville. But come on, get real. As we showed you earlier in this show, these rioters and thugs came prepared. They were hell-bent on doing damage no matter the outcome of the grand jury's decision. Now we have the defund police movement, supported and backed by celebrities, social media influencers, a lot of folks in the mainstream media, and yes, some Democrat lawmakers. But how does that even make sense? You want reform, you want change, you want a different approach to policing, which will require new training. But in the same breath, you scream, defund the police at the top of your voice while attacking the cops in the streets. I gotta say it again, get real. If you want real change, how about coming up with peaceful solutions? Maybe start up some neighborhood programs in your area to work with cops. Reach out to your lawmakers and legislators in your city and state and demand real change. But in the meantime, stop the violence and start talking and get real. All right, that's going to do it for our show tonight, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in to Real America here on One America News. If you'd like to reach out to me and my folks here at the show or One America News to discuss the truth, or maybe you want to nominate somebody to be a patriot in our Patriot Report, you can log on and do so, ra@oann.com. It's right there at the bottom of your screen. Don't forget to make that programming note. Beginning next Monday, September 28th, Real America is moving up in the time slot. We're going to be on at 5 p.m. Pacific and 8 p.m. Eastern. Jot it down. But same time tomorrow night, 7 and 10. Until then, be proud, be safe, God bless.